everyone, my name's Jess or Jeffy and welcome back for another Coral Island video. Today we're going to be going over 15 things you should be doing in Coral Island. So let's get into it. Okay, so my 15 things are things you should be doing in Coral Island. So number 1, dig up 4-leaf clovers. So as you're tootling around the map, you will see the little clovers popping up all over the place in like little cracks in the earth. If you use your hoe on those, you'll be able to collect things like seeds and forageables, stuff like that. So make sure you're always hitting those. Number 2, always make sure you use all of your energy every day. So if it gets to like, I don't know, say 9 p.m. in game and you think I've kind of done everything I wanted to do today, but I've still got quite a bit of energy left. Use that time, which brings us on to point 3, wisely. So number 3, gather resources on your farm. So I like to use that energy that I've got left over sometimes and I will clear my farm. So trash, wood, things like that. You can gather up your resources and you can make space for making your farm pretty. So win-win. Number 4, drag. I talk about this one all the time, but drag your speed down to 50% in the game menu because there is only a year's worth of content at the moment. You don't want to be rushing through it. And also it takes that time pressure off. You've got more time to get stuff done. And I just find it a more enjoyable experience personally. Number 5, craft food for energy. So you can do this by making the tree lolly things I can't remember the name of again. You can make the little scuba snacks. You can make out of seaweed from the bottom of the sea. The tree snacks is like acorns and stuff again from your farm. So clearing that resources will be able to enable you to make more of those too. And you can also later on when you're in the mines and you've leveled up your combat and mining, you can collect the slime goo that you've been collecting. You can use that to make food as well, which is very helpful. And then later on, obviously, you can cook, but we'll cover that in another video. Number 6, check the TV every day. So there's tips and stuff. There's different TV shows. Granted, some of them still don't change just yet, but the weather will always let you know sort of what's coming. So it means you can plan your days out. So if you know it's going to be raining the next day, you can sort of plan whether you're going to mine or things like that or dive. And then you can get all of your tools ready as early as possible. And you don't have to use that extra energy watering your crops or sorting out your inventory. It's just nice and helpful. Number 7, use the hot springs to replenish your energy when it's unlocked. I like to do this because it means I can water all my crops, tend to my animals in the morning. I can go up to the hot springs as well. This is if you don't have sprinklers too, it's super helpful. You can go up to the hot springs, you can replenish all your energy, do some mining, replenish your energy and go down to do some diving and things. It just means that you've got so much more options throughout the day because you can use that. Plus it's beautiful in there and there's a little panda that plays you the flute, so why wouldn't you want to? Number 8, use your scythe to harvest your crops. So instead of having to go around and individually pick up each tomato, each piece of corn, everything like that, you can just swipe your scythe and it will cover a bigger surface area and it will harvest them for you. Number 9, dig through everyone's trash like a raccoon. Because besties, you'll get some good stuff in there sometimes. They'd be throwing out all sorts of stuff that is very, very helpful. So dig through that trash. Number 10, when you're diving, move the anchor to save yourself time and save the space that you are actually currently diving in. So instead of restarting at the same place every day and like swimming your way back there, you can call the anchor by pressing X on your keyboard. It'll bring it to you and then it'll drop you there in the same spot when you go diving the next time. Number 11, fast travel. Use those fast travel points. The island is really big and it's really useful to nip places. So I like to use it especially for the Lake Temple. So in the mornings, if I've like harvested something that I know I need to drop off there, it means I can quickly zip, zap, boing there and back again. And it's super helpful. Number 12, the consumables and the forageables, things like that will all give you different buffs. So test them out. There's certain ones that will help you with bug catching. I think that's violets. There's ones under the water like the oysters and stuff, which will help with your diving. So it's worth having a little play around and having a look at what those buffs will do for you. Number 13, save your bronze items for quests because they will come in handy later on in game. I know it sometimes feels a bit counterproductive, but it does come in handy, I promise. Number 14, do buy the 250 gold chest from the furniture store because it has so much more storage than your makeshift ones. And if you've got the extra gold to spare, you might as well do it. I did another video talking about how to make gold early on in the game, and we've got more guides of that coming soon. But yeah, it's really good. And somebody actually left this in the comments for me on another video, which was really helpful. So thank you for that. I now have some on my farm. And last but not least, fish in different areas around the island because you'll get different fish. So I know it sounds obvious, but actually if you haven't played these sort of games before, it's really not. And sometimes if you fish off the side of Zara's boat, you can get some really good stuff. Those are my 15 things that you should be doing in Coral Island, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun farming.